second vlog post of the season, our vlog post from week 5. Today is September 7th, Sunday. I say my last week, my first vlog post was alright, but I'm trying to make it a little bit better each week. So I was told I was being a little bit too monotone in my voice, so trying to switch things up a little bit. That's a little bit hard for me, so we'll see what we can do. Also was told to remind you to like, comment, and subscribe to the vlog from there. So, but anyways, we have a big week ahead of us this week. We have our first SAC meet of the season. We're heading out to camp, or Warner Camp up in South Haven, and then we go to the Spartan Invitational for the first time ever. So it should be a fun week to see what we can do, see what these last 2 weeks of training have done for us. So we got a pretty normal week going for us. Monday, we're going to do a little bit of on-off speed type run, nothing too hard. It'll be about a 40-minute run. Tuesday, pre-meet, easy day. And then Wednesday, like I said, we head up to South Haven for the first SAC meet of the season. So 18 teams, kind of see where we're at this year. Thursday, we're kind of have a recovery pre-meet type run. And then Friday, we leave early in the morning for the Spartan Invite. So pretty big week for us. It is looking a little bit warmer for us this week. But it does look like the humidity is staying away, so I think it should be pretty nice for our runs, especially on Fridays with us going at 10:40 and 11:40. So looks like a good week. I think last week went really well. We had a great week of practice, really nice workout on Friday. You guys got out there and got after it. That's really hard to do on a Friday after school is done for the week. And I talked about this on Friday. You guys got out there and you did what you needed to do, got in a really good workout, and I think it's going to make a big difference coming forward. Not much to talk about last week because there was no meet, so I'm going to go back real quick and talk about our B's of the meet from the first few meets. First meet of the season, a couple weeks ago, before school started. So it's actually more like 3 weeks ago. Bridgman Invite. On the girls' side, we only had 5 girl runners healthy or around for that meet. And so we needed all 5 of them to finish. And Avery Cross, in our first meet ever, came through and she ran extremely hard. Was having some shoe problems, but pushed through and finished. And really excited to see her finish that. So got our first 5K under her belt, and it was also showing some really nice improvement over the last couple weeks. So great job there, Avery. Under the lights, this one went to Devin. Devin ran a really great race. Took over 4 minutes off his first meet of the year, first 5K ever at the Bridgman Invite. He ran just over 30 minutes, and he got down to into the 26s, so that was a huge improvement there, huge improvement. I think we got some big things coming from Devin here in the next few weeks, lots of improvement I think he can do. And then our last meet, which was not last week but the week before, we had Eva Brown earned that, and she didn't even break 25 minutes last year. I think she was in like the 25:20s, 25:30s at the second to last meet of the year. And this year she came out and ran a low 24 in her first meet, and then she went down and ran into the low 23s in her second meet. So really exciting to see what she does in these next couple meets this week. So, and then on Wednesday we had our first middle school workout with the middle schoolers. I think both the middle school and high school teams came together. We did a goose chase scavenger hunt around town. Had 5 teams, and it was great to see you guys and the middle schoolers really work hard. You guys encourage them, help motivate them through that run, and I think it's just really great. Like I said in my email last week, Rowan just loves when you guys come out and support them and do those kinds of things, and it makes a huge difference in keeping kids out in years to come. So really appreciate you guys working hard and being great teammates with the middle schoolers on that. So just the results from that, we had the Bridgman Bananas took first place, and they were just ahead of the Calf Lovers. So we are going to come together with them next week again, because we don't have a meet during the week next week. So we're going to come together with them one of those days, probably Wednesday again. So they have a meet on Tuesday at Our Lady of the Lake, and then I think on Wednesday we'll probably meet with them again and do another workout or some sort. So that's kind of how last week went. This week, like I said, we went through the week of what we're doing, but we do have a team dinner at the Douglas's house on Tuesday. So thank you to everyone who volunteered to bring something out there. If anyone needs a ride, just talk to your teammates. They'll be more than happy to take you out there and make sure you get to the dinner and get you where you need to be when you're done. So keep that in mind there. I also wanted to thank Mrs. Howell and Mrs. Ernsberger for getting us to the Under the Lights Invitational earlier this year. I didn't have a chance to thank them. And then Mr. Douglas, Mrs. Ernsberger, and Mrs. Pinkowski are going to drive us up to MSU on Friday. So thank you to them. I want to make sure that I get Bridgman XC shirts to them at some point this year. So other than that, that's about it for this week. Looking forward to some great races, see what you guys can do. A great couple weeks of practice. And I'm supposed to say it again at the end, but make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the video blog. And we'll see you next year. All right? Or next year. We'll see you next week. Sorry. All right.